just want to say, to preface this video, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If I met you this year or before, whether it be at yoga or at my tie-dye business or Colder Than Cream or on King Gizzard Tour or just friends from high school or college or wherever you met me, thank you so much for staying a part of my life. I love you all so much, and please enjoy my video.
Opens the door.
2024 has been the best year of my life, hands down. Some of the most incredible highs, the best memories I've ever had in my entire life, and some heartbreaking moments, but we're not here for those. I'm here to share with you the 3 great things that happened to me in 2024, 3 things that I want to invite with me into 2025, and 3 things I'm ready to leave behind. So let's get to it. One great thing that I want to take away from 2024 is embracing my authentic self. I feel like this year I stopped apologizing for being myself, and I took huge steps in stopping not being myself, and I want to take that with me for the rest of my life. And I feel like it's my purpose to be myself, be authentic, be as real as possible, be honest with people instead of trying to be someone that I'm not. Another thing I want to take away with me from 2024 is taking risks. I feel like this year I really learned how to take risks, and I stepped out of my comfort zone as much as possible to try new things and to really push my limits and get rid of the anxiety I have about taking risks. In the past, I was so used to taking the road everyone took, but this year I really took the road less traveled, and it turned out to make those great moments in my life even better. In 24, I gave myself one word, and that was to give. And that's the last thing I'm going to take with me from 24, is to give without expecting. This year I really learned how to give back without expecting anything in return, and it helped me put so many smiles on people's faces and bring light into this world. And I'm going to take that with me into 24. The first thing that I want to invite with me into 2025 is self-discipline. I've realized that it's so easy for me to show up for other people, but whenever I have to count on myself, it's so hard for me to even step up to the plate. And in 25, I really want to be able to be accountable for myself and hit my goals for myself, and for no other reason than to make myself better. The second thing that I want to invite into 25 is to simplify my life. Whether that means both physically and mentally, I really just want to focus on the moments and the relationships that truly matter to me and get rid of a lot of the stuff that I don't need anymore. There's so much in my life that I feel like I had to garner in and bring in and embrace, and I kind of want to just focus on the stuff that truly matters most to me. The last thing that I want to invite with me into 25 is to create with a purpose. I feel like I sometimes got lost in 24 creating things for the wrong reasons, and I really want to be mindful and put a message behind what I am creating and being proud of what I work on, and to stop half-assing things and really put my time and energy into what I love and what I want to create for the future. The first thing that I want to leave behind with me is the fear of judgment. I feel like for so long I've been worrying about what other people think that I don't even give myself time to think about what's right for me. Not everybody is going to understand my path, and that's okay. I'm going to do what I believe is the right thing, because that's what matters most. The second thing that I want to leave behind is overcommitting. I feel like in 24, I committed to doing so many things that I never ended up doing, and it hurt me in the long run because I felt bad for not doing what I set out to do. And for this year, I'm not going to be setting goals, and I'm going to focus on doing less but doing them the correct way. The last thing that I'm leaving behind is self-doubt. I've always struggled with feeling like I don't deserve success or recognition, but I'm done with that mindset. I'm ready to believe in myself and know my worth. I want to say thank you so much for watching my video. Once again, thank you so much. And I decided to cut my hair today to get rid of that possession in my life. I want to get rid of the energy that the hair had and move forward into a better future while keeping a little part of me still from the past, my silly self that loves bananas, tie-dye, ice cream, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, all of it. I'm still going to be that silly Billy you know me for, but I am going to be focusing on myself and working on a better future. Don't worry, you'll see a lot of me this year. I am going to be shutting down my website as of right now, but it'll be back up, I promise. I will make a website that I'm proud of, and I'll get it up. That is one of my first goals, other than to remove as much of my possessions as possible. So, see you guys in the future. Peace and love. What up? Your boy Ben Bacon Nation. I'm back because I couldn't end the video like that. I had to give them a proper 2024 recap. If you've been a fan of the channel for more than just the last 2 videos that I've uploaded, then you'll know I talk in front of a camera like this all the time, and then I delete the videos. Classic. Do it a lot. Dang it. I really do look like my dad or my brother Josh. But then when I'm like this, I'm like, holy, then I'm Anakin. My dad, Anakin. It's crazy. But I wanted to give my real, authentic self recap, you know? Something I talked about in this video. Like, I promise you that video that I just made is my authentic self. That's me being real, but that's me reading a script that I wrote. And so this is not. This is me talking about what actually went down in 24, in my head at least. And what I did this year was, in the beginning of this year, I was so dead set that this is the last year of humanity. We're all gonna die. There's gonna be these volcanoes that erupt everywhere, and there's gonna be nukes. And Princess Daffodil and me are gonna be no longer. She hates me. Oh, look, she loves me. And so I was like, all right, well, if this is the last year, if it's really gonna be Trump versus Biden, we're gonna have a fun year. We're not going to care about what's to come later. We're not going to look at our future. I'm going to live with as much love and as much happiness, as humble as possible. I'm going to have compassion for everyone. And that's something that was pretty recent in my life. You know, like, I was on that train after the 23 tour. Like, I went into that thinking that, and then it was the best time of my life, and I was like, I need to continue this. I'm going to live with love and life and compassion. I'm gonna forgive everyone, and I'm gonna love to love. I'm gonna hate to hate. You're gonna never hear me talk about what I hate in this world. I'm only gonna talk about what I love in this world. And it's been a blessing to my life. It's been the one thing that I love the most about myself is how easy it is for me to be in love with absolutely anything or anyone as soon as I even see it. And it does hurt me sometimes whenever I fall in love with a person or a thing that eventually does hurt me. It's like, come on, man. Like, I put so much love and care into you. Like, can you not see that? What the fuck? Sorry, I cursed. I should have prefaced this by saying, yo, if you don't want to hear my unfiltered thoughts, please click off. So, sorry, guys. It's, I just realized that I'm going to have like a lot of people watching this one. But, yeah, so I went into the year thinking that, and I was like, I'm going to just try to spread as much light as possible. I'm going to be as happy as possible. I'm going to take risks whenever I want because it doesn't matter, man. There's no future. And it was awesome. I did it the whole entire time, and I had a blast doing it, and I had so much fun, and I spread so much love, and I spread so much light to the point where at the end of the tour, the dude that made this made a sticker where he put my face on Jesus Christ and said, "Be the light." And I was like, whoa, bro, like, I understand I look like him, but now you're telling me I act like him too. It's like, come on, dude. Like, crazy shit. It's like, and that, it overwhelmed me all at once. Like, the people that were there with me whenever he made that sticker, I was like, guys, look. It, like, blew my mind. I was like, because I totally forgot that, like, what I was doing was trying to be like Jesus. I didn't even think about that whenever I went out and was being myself. I was like, wait, I kind of am being the dude that fucking walked the earth 2,000 years ago. Like, I was forgiving everyone, loving everyone, never talking about hate, being so compassionate, being so humble, and all this shit. And I'm like, dude, this is scary now. This is real. And the bombs didn't drop too much, man. Please. I need to step back. And so I have been over the past like month or two. I mean, not 2 month. The past month, I've been stepping back and falling back into old habits, bad habits that I don't like about myself because I was so afraid of that feeling. I was so afraid that people actually looked at me. You know, like, I'm so used to being the loser. I'm so used to being the nobody. I'm so used to being an afterthought that when people are like literally sending me Christmas gifts that I met on tour, they're like, Ben needs this. And they send me this shit. Like, it's like, it's so much. Like, I had to step back. I was like, I can't do it. But like, deep down, I know that's where I should be. That's where Ben Bacon should be. I need to be the compassionate, loving, spread the light, think about everyone, forgive all, love to love, hate to hate Ben Bacon, instead of the sit in this bed and rot to death while Princess over here lays on my chest. Oh, she's so cute. And so that's where I'm at right now. Like, I am realizing now that we at least have another 4 years before the bombs drop. And I need to live it the same way that I lived this year, except remove some of the things, you know? Like, I need to remove let's take out a second line of credit and max out the card for the sole purpose of making everyone happy and putting smiles on people's faces, because like, now I'm in a pretty shitty situation. I put myself into a lot of debt because of my pursuit of happiness. And I have to like split those two bends, you know, like the band that's like all love, all happiness, doesn't care about monetary value, and the one that bed rots and is is going to a job and hating his life. I need to like have a job and love life at the same time, which, like small steps. Um, I know I don't want to work this job forever, and I'm not going to. They already know that. I'm not going to be wearing this pizza hat for the rest of my life. I'm not going to be like, Domino's Pizza, here's your order. We love you, Domino's Pizza, because I've been there twice. I've been there at Pizza Hut now, and I've been there at Marco's, so I know it's not forever. I kind of like wearing the hat now. Now you guys don't know that I cut my hair off. Beautiful. I'm trying to think what else do I gotta say. Yeah, so the real reason why I cut my hair off is I really want to remove myself of the possessions that I have. And that's something that honestly I feel like I don't really struggle with. Like this year, I did give away the one possession that I cared about the most in my entire life, which was my computer. So, I mean, not this year, last year in 24. So, I know it's not that big of an issue for me, but like with the plan that I have for myself, like I cannot be hoarding all this stuff. Like I have so much stuff. Like here, look into that closet. It's literally filled to the brim of clothes. And I need to get rid of this stuff. Like I just have so much. And the one thing that I loved the most besides my computer was my hair. I don't know if you guys knew this about me. I loved my hair. So I was like, that'll be the first thing I get rid of. And I kept a Padawan braid. This is an idea I've had since like March. So it's not like I'm manic, let me shave my head off. It was something I've been thinking about for a very long time. And I kept this in order to remain my silly self. I want to be the tie-dye loving, banana slinging, ice cream making Ben Bacon. And I wanted to keep a little bit of my silly self while also showing that I'm a naive child. I might be 1 year smarter than I was last year, but I am still just as naive. And I don't want to remove this until I have had my trial and I have passed. And I do want to ask a mentor of mine, someone that I look up to, someone who I would actually want to swap shoes with. I do want to ask them to give me a trial, but that's really only like 4 or 5 people, and the majority of them are in the band King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard and don't know my name. So I was talking about how I want to have a trial to remove my braid. I was saying that I want someone who I would swap shoes with, give me a trial. And I was gonna say the only 2 people that I could really think about who I would consider a mentor, someone I actually look up to and I would swap shoes with them, would be Gina, my yoga instructor, or Jack, Mystery Jack, the realist, the legend. And I have no idea what trial they would give me. I would have to ask them both. But those are the 2 people that I would consider, besides like Stuart McKenzie, but obviously Stuart McKenzie does not know my name. So maybe whenever I'm in Lisbon and if I still have this braid, I'll go up to him and be like, bro, I love you so much. Give me a trial. He'll be like, what are you talking about? But whatever. I'm not really thinking about removing it at any point until I feel like I'm ready, or what I just said. So, what I'm going to be doing over the next few months is building myself out of this debt by removing as much of my possessions as possible, by working this job, maybe even getting a second job, by creating a website that I'm proud of and trying to put my tie-dyes on a website that I'm proud of, and maybe even slinging a few ice creams. Who knows? I might start making ice cream again. I don't know. But these next few months, that's what I'm going to work on. And I'm also going to be working on myself and my body. I really want to care about my health moving forward. And I really want to run a marathon this year. Like I said, I was going to do it in 24. In 23, I ran 2 half marathons. And I was like, yeah, 24, I'm going to run the marathon. And then, like, I didn't. So, something I really want to do this year. I want to make sure it happens. And, I really want to stop doom scrolling on my phone. That's like my one thing I'm really bad at. I just sit in this bed and just scroll. I've been doing it the past month. I just explained it to you, I'm pretty sure, but maybe I didn't, but whatever. I doom scroll in that bed like all day, like literally like 6 hours a day. But that's my video, guys. That was my year. I had the most amount of fun ever. You guys saw it. I'm pretty sure everyone that watches this video is on my Instagram. And if you're not, check out benbacon.exe on Instagram, where I post all my funny stuff. Where I post my pictures like these. Look at these pictures. That's me coming in. Hot. It's me. Super happy. Arkansas. That's my 50th King Gizzard concert with Chase Beck. There's me with my heart hands. Boom. There's me having fun too. Yep. I want to let you know it wasn't that Reddit motherfucker that made me sad after the tour. I promise you, that guy, I don't think about that guy like that. I think honestly it was really funny that guy said all that stuff. It was really another person that was pretty close to me. Someone that loves wearing yellow and orange. That really got to me and made me pretty sad. But working forward, it's going to be a great year. We strive and we thrive in 2025. Peace and love. See you all in the future.